The COVID-19 pandemic that neither see it on top, but only lot of union gets on on the had. So Department of Education, Culture and Employment, you tell the galera not had to programs. You had to done a bonds, had to social, either do but that only la see, but on either see than anyhow. You it's a quihonal tana, you run la do da, it's a quid, the thing cool had they see. Had a easy had to Jonathan help some panela that had a daycare day home sa. You had to John Competarly out hope, darly out ho. The pandemic bunny there season. A ECEC NWT Health Authority hell had to John. Then it thinks healthcare system to quit any of that. You had the online open license, it's a quirona to Honol Tansi John Nangaya. You had to John support that to John Hurnilahata on $5.1 million see had the subsidies 33% subsidies for Tsequihel. Then Halatale now a wage top up $1,000 a month for Tsequi had the bought due had they see the operator see. You had the license Tsequihel Gatale not Tsequigad Nisi Behalala not the office of the Chief Public Health Officer see. Kenaz Tsequi had said you had it a batatarlia see. Junior kindergarten grade 12 education system a doing Johnson young staff with a crew the guardians who had they see that do COVID-19 but that neither see March 24th 2020 that do recommendations CPHO all elected education leaders see a unit of school but darn teen has new that John either do Johnson Quisi the junior kindergarten grade 12 but it's a quihonel tansiha. John March 30th 2020 a education bulletin either do framework note on see a NWT education bulletin ECA provide to Quisi a young had it distance support to qui had it quagatale now a course hatale now that's a qui school on a delsi than a TC dear had it all ECSC had to done send it out and a T had it done Hamilton. You thought that neither could had to United had it to Colonel Tansi had it you a school see had the social media website with that done a T had it done May 12, 2020, merge wisely, plan Hulye. Either do recommendation school to Harley. On May 13, 20, NWT leaders who had AC. Either do school to Harley AC. A Batarli Halesni. You had to planning 2021 school year had to Nuta. Department of ECA, either do Tan Halgale now, education bodies, end of teachers hello. NWT teacher Quihel had to 2019-2020 school year and John Height Onsit at all days. Grade 12 students see who tell now John graduate Nede Career and education advisors. You had to done a holiday to email had it phone had to but at data. Advisors see. So quit any the grade 12 students see John students as September son. That do school I tell see. Congratulations, hold say NWT high school graduate. Who tell all I know? School on it there. Post-secondary students assistant. Some bangye see winter had to bangye. Loans who had they see. September 2020 run near. You had the interest you le. Student case officers here you done sequizeti. Financial assistance see the GAR had to John to do quantitelo. Travel agencies hello. Either do self-isolation, they have no isolation plan, orders of Chief Public Officer that deal see. Had to account, had to repay, had to see. Financial assistance, see. Either do done its end, either do federal benefits, see how. Either do John, you but set DC that do the families what they see income assistance program, John March. Law had to Sampatan Galio had income assistance 500 Bonta and families law Limilla to Betsetia. You self isolation for 2 weeks and had to a you had to donation see had the friends of families a organization indigenous government had to see a pandemic then any see income assistance see had the John Anna Juneson a decision see GST credit see the ke law liao had to John special old age security income supplement payment on Natha Canada emergency response benefit Canada emergency students benefits Sequoia. The administrative process the only yard clients who had to see the then center and new had to see June launch and reported nearly 1,000. A productive choice will you get a bit yard. It's a family here. A clients a you do it you won't get on to see that. A on see a heating subsidy of its any April 2020. Application see could physical distancing labor development standard program C service C in labor market program apprentice trades and occupation service employment standard NWT nominee program program C that do it some part and send you on to Quihella apprentice then send you hiring law organization some part see the program launching either do training costs some of it funding see organizations dan honal tanu betal see culture and heritage Mr. Prince of Wales Northern Heritage Center NWT March 16 betarn time later either do COVID-19 that neither either do public see girl down that do you see on it see you had to that you had the accommodation art projects that do that neither you permits who had to see burns all each other. Phase 1 emerging wisely recommend the museum art galleries to Pataher Yesne. Satsi kind of Kule had to collect the Prince of Wales you had to Pataher Tiril saw that do saw Lana. A Francophone Affairs Secretary see you had to jump out Bonlaya TC. TNOC, a unit of health, a Panlaya TC had to be set you, you had to see recur a 24/7 had to done the Panlaya T but taught you had to see her. A that information office, chief public health officer, Department of Health and Social Service, and every GNWTC job neither see bonza. Mr. Speaker, the staff of ECE and NWT authorities further encourage either to lost in Jatatan, neither see her. Either to hot on see, either to John Bahalgalata see. You see how much you see. I'll tell that to la John Connie toss out to John on net Sonan Getansetti see. All that to a program city you want to only. Either do programs here to Venezuela no chance on none but that yeah. He had to chant either do a young but that in say chant to Hurnila see her.
Speaker, the Northwest.
Mercy, Mr. Speaker. 45,000 people are not there in Northwest Territories, yeah. It's indigenous only. But northern using Chinese. To NWT, in the government, indigenous government only, yeah, land so to see what no. Commercial erosion in it. They had to put in rights on only. Had to indigenous people negotiating on night there. Had to Nisla Dele in it. So, Mr. Speaker, that's sincere. So, prior to contact, had Inja on one intel there. Traders on Niga night there. Had San Carl in a young had to no it's at the lohat or taita in there, and there's no lehuli. Don't have to eat. Then tantau le jau sequidi dan ralchu had to school not there sequid yatida yatia betal yoni had to candidates with the government tree and everything had to nails near needs that do sequid on nisi that do hanal hanosi had to eat tandon the school not this night and see tal deldo but condon lilo but horn lilo had to well nigga not there no had to government I most ela and that only in it yeah but by only that and not that don't be say on any special consideration individual groups who not here policies so priority indigenous people hardly had only but honest edily but also but it's healthcare or housing system or education system and had to indigenous people help when it's open there to see what it had to promises like government had to yell at had no new had a big any other city NWT and had area night done NWT night they see but the history of the mainland of the TQ a bit on the law had to secure Janak they should never and the zone for see Gilnia mercy member from Nayak mercy Mr. Speaker leadership on those here sitting writing on COVID-19 thing 40 days thing hot and one of their see nothing leadership take 50 see but horn the government I'm not sure it's not book remote communities tunnel churdo COVID it's a tunnel churdo and had a horn Lithuania because I've been nanya horn law Chile tunnel churdo leadership head and Parola now holy and mercy that see high leaderships in the night they say council Hamlet or mayors or Donley Mer the line takte yakta commercial sen hier last no zone hot no porana tak the Klingenberg Sax Harbor Mer and Kino saw all I know that see all I know that in had to no but that trainers all I know had a corporation chair community corporation chairs of government not the federal government no it's any had to the pandemic who there's any what's any mercy had to see what shall you the somebody but at the easy mercy to federal government and leave no but health easy but Bahun travel I know chief health public health officer you see COVID-19 but I will say Bagalaita when you got in will say hang on and chills night there had to train down the not setting writing pandemic on night there where had to live at some party around two horny near the COVID-19 had to don't like I'll see lot and other street I thought on the night there were you I don't you see how another side cousin the touch all on in her I thought you often thought they see mercy to see how COVID-19 was no India often but honey lowly Sunday la petit there but on night there mercy they see how the family that they see mercy they are so nice still just currently and the daddy of tears and not booked mercy family members of that often her often you mercy the thing you just see trying to people and book trouble last now see what things that's out here that you see in the bottle that hustle no job at the table go but bring your whole thing to the mercy Merci, Mr. Speaker, don't see an Austria about chatting at you. After tribute good leadership on Austria. Leadership at the visions of the trend and never thought see nothing here. How to try with the roll not what not personality says, beyond long maintenance safety linear. Quote of Peter after author expert in management any. Mr. Speaker, he quote leadership will you clear practical guide leaders to principle and strategies will you any. At least it's all June coin not they say something on the guy han out on. Hatoli is see a book here that in the zone, but Irish auto stereo practice had to buy Belga begin a solo Belgas now had only job. Nel nicht in the singers, Nel nicht in this Nistleha. You know the leaders Tedek is the North or how never you got here. John built your cabinet side to a regular member side to had a unil in ecclesiastic on a thought that our advertising leadership leaders Nizon's platform not so a 5 extra pillars the pillars of vision how authenticity, integrity, influence and self-confidence. Leaders Nizonda you need to see her off needle, people standing off here, standing direct on. You tell Darcy forgiveness of that you see that it's in the level number, so kind of song that he will not and out it comes off here, night and only night and Papa Horny, hot only. Night and that Papa Horny, you heard a roll and I had with Nether and the zone you roll and I had there. I thought I not see how in the zone there, Porny. Mr. Speaker, not there, see, Coda says that causing hard cardinality, meaty leader of Alberta in there. Senior principal division those with senior principle of greed or replace them with traditional values so generosity and so health and all that so sharing and love with on it out on see like down the zone. That's how they like die. Mercy, Mr. Speaker.
Merci, Mr. Speaker. The emotional young legend last week. You doing 6 weeks, 6 months doing the bite out. You can't punish through the two John, the two hot on sea, the Lewis tunnel, either do cabinet of ministers who either do procedures, policies, legislative acts who bring on that. You can't punish the local government, a time out than a ban Camley Council Suketa. John had a copasrin tailor dela. You had to you done a halagas now, John, Northwest Territories, and you done a halagas now, either do a sianat hill, either do done a pahitasi. Law seal bonalty. A seal great out hall, Gahatela. I'll get it hurtnilla not equally, I'll get it. On the whole Northwest Territories, you don't clue what did I got the light does here. You don't do problems, see, you don't shut the seal there. You come ministers to you, because our tail had to. You see, it's a colleagues here, to need to do. That's your First Nation, see, Senator had to the Palasta. It assembly see fire season honey there. that do fire feeding see. That the not sure how had to control chew had it. On a panazun see the roll there. Couldn't it, but that doesn't all that. Thought that quit on a had to control chew te. Got days on henny. Lot done a ball of that, done a ball of down it. Done a Jacqui, had in let on Jacqui. He had to control chew had dealer. He done a cultural sea, ye that do territory sea, you had to be bonzy daily ladder. He got done a holiday. He got top leadership see her. He's riding in the roll, had they say. He's a bully, the hell. I'll tell you what's in it. Mr. Speaker, I use as a colleague's Hallas Nilo. I eat our Assembly see Canada, Cardio Hatera. I eat out the quiz out of their charge of cabinet. I eat a motion seat, a cabinet minister see had, sees a toss there. I eat a disruption that do. I eat a do need hula. You member seat, but Nazol Tagale Tele. You business Tagal time Sunday. Kenazo had to pass an old queue. A young child said none had to turn a LT. Mercy. You can't look at you had it shot that on either see alternate though had to be on a lot, but either to a sunny see the garpa tilo had a purne Canada gaya hound a lila de. John Northwest it's on that get Kenazo alternate holding a alternate patile. A long term care facilities for Quanateo NWTC that do alternate bot Disney. A alternate on bonnet a long term care had a seat travel had to a ton of the dilelia. That do technology had to jump on a health authority seat, a Marcielo say. A translators long term care that not about toss to Lila. A had a dance, not they see. That anybody at Hedele. I use a bow per deltas, I use a two now. You're not that. I staff it on the zone, Ratalanade. Had they collate on a pot hot to did. None they had a benina chur of benul de la to dementia. Had they down knees at that. You had that night. I used to family member see. You bonny loud to that. The first language you had to see the dementia the le. You done a quantity see had it. You pay your tear with our tilly la de. Saw they let till later. You that do job respectfully. You pala at his kids had to bat daily la de. You had mercy, Mr. Speaker. That is the Minister of Health Worker. Mercy, Mr. Speaker. I COVID without some power had to see without the Bonilla another. A business who had to see without Bonilla at it. You had to call it without companies that top without law had to toll see. A economic expertise. 2008 i da depression I læse I Ostward 8 I to. I COVID-19 si I beta jan recession o I 1930s ho jan le. I to banan I te ha. I no ni da utlet be gale ta banan I te ha. Do 90 years I da depression I læse. United States si I da depression si. Aku Roosevelt, President of the Aku, economic reform a lot. Reform measures so I had in a show. Had the Dutchana not the deal, the quanta law, quan had they say. Either do some part tello the galatare. I do a long had to bridges well, Honda lade that to law lane lady see ku. Had there. Good long era janto. I don't do some part LC the don't loan I do mining operation, but that's some point line later that the contractors what they thought like. A mining operation see don't do on see. I do 5% the job. I do but all Lawrence RC. I do she's a writing see but only la de. GNWTC tattoo to high price lisa. I do needs to do I lessy. I do if that's a lot and all you had a seat. Quan had the Bagalatare had the 4th Street Galatare.
Frame Lake Yatıé. Merci, Mr. President. Support for entrepreneurs in the seed program. One, the top GNW's ongoing investment is sustain economy in it. Hatto to but our other economic recoveries are pending. Punkt the Kabbalata and the department March 16th Tampano in there, but all your grants and contributions, but all your industry and tourism after to Holiday day downturns are had to GNWT that's and same program. He effect ITI March 24th. His seed application student ITI department cell and the COVID situation had to how had to application growth for seed program 2021 fiscal year Henry. Had to the constituent of the ITI you not sati and seed funding for 2021 to April 22nd. Had to administer but I cleaned out. Get Minister the guidelines are not a liberalized coordination of seed federal programs of COVID recovery meaning the ITI website only seed application to reverse seed on some 8 streams so we got lost seed. Get these minister that they see some only the at the application at regional level, guidelines. I'll say I need May 11th. Find 8 weeks MLAs. 8 weeks MLAs. Hey, take Earth. Get the third hard with the principal guidelines. That is seed funding. The minister was currently at this any mercy. Friendly member statement. You only center your chair. Mercy, Mr. Speaker. A bit as earlier, I know in a night done work camp in Haiti. I know England Trail, but big trails. He came in River Bridge at 20 trails in there. To Nizonhani Tede, had only tongue with pandemic, had only these campgrounds, but it's how off the train of the garbage on you'll see. And the off road areas free there for then you get 30 job. Had only say sausage bits on chair. Had only conny hibernation, conny niche other sausage on chair. Had only it's enough days. Jerky had to, but yeah. But was je allow garbage allow had that sauce na zone tel hier. Pit as the condensed on the zone tel don't all. Had niet they yard had kundig trohalo to the I at Hana water bombs are horny kundig on had only physical distancing just like there. That hot on a care had only social distance. That's me. Who's done a young funny tell on the tiny deal. Beat us 25 people throw, but almost throw had only 100 people on the all-night delivery night Saturday. Henny, Mr. Speaker, the risky Celia had Hadley Campbell to heart on it. You're done haunted, and you're not there, but the heart on is only a thing. Had only I was in the campus, and 30 young campers at all see. Night fees at all, not as a minister at Humpers Kearney, mercy. Cam like a kiddo. I don't think that said the news to chill health about horny lenya. Field. Then sits in the old quit on the Trasaza, it Saja, it light Hitchana. Had we seen Nuni eating see it her house news. Hint and horny was upon it. That's a Ken Bonnet Trano, a man is on things out, Trasa, horny lad, his chilla, they were. The screaming baby in the had to do it once a day. Had to Charlotte or see last ill, had to numlet or self judgment or stigma. I had a solution of a man is on his sling, son, business owner is in his own sling, community building. Business is around. So, yeah. I thought done as well happy imagery done had the business I there integrity I sincere that senilly said done that theory what last pagala in not a honey mercy in it as near to happily postmodern depression in less in had self-care showering thing how to support systems actually had only not in brain gets a nil there. Tamgonia had not on the depression, had a globally, you had a Johnson, had a one not feed there, the mental health. Tandar and Charlotte, you're not here. It are and child bullies in silence and safety law had a funny scare, had only don't think. Had to but it the overlight, and had was not there, had to done. Yarchi now, totally no panazone had only neither result had it on don't see it as he lost a lot of start with that and Helsinki had only emotional then but a phone answer than Helsinki really mercy. Though you only first us here. Mercy, Mr. Speaker, though you global recession in England had to north with the kind of diversified economy and building and knowledge economies and had to continue down at all Dasi Polytech University computer gala tau to yisant haternia hato your industry so skills so experience so twins on Polytech computer halyada China huli ayons in Canada Guyana mercy Mr. Speaker University Northern Southern Forestry all young Johnny Telo young asa hanal tana I tell you Northern economy success stories in there Northern businesses in a charter had you'll see now how now that tell you just not on not there mining the not in seat $1 billion giant mine sell clean up in sell you $1 million $1 million because it's like other economy skills are easy idea resource sectors in China so well like down Polytech had to is only government economy really had to recession really no panazon had a stable flow of government money and had to but like down economy had government and had to is at some point that we done it had to diversify the economy or diverse or the resilient or downturn seen as only your companies. So but it deal that there's a culture Minister of Culture and Employment is Colonel Polytech University at home. Mercy.
Monpui. Mercy, Mr. Speaker. COVID-19 tatasi. A long-term care on net gane khai tata banidher banela. Ja Canada si kaya 80% tan tante on net gane kwan. 3,000 Quebec Haunted Tantole, Ontario, 1,500 Onstole, May 20th, 2020. Ye had a banana did. John Austin not daisy. A can COVID tata bani there, John Zananga. A Minister of Health was Kurt, Jaw. A that Ucha, Austin Batisi. A Hachata bani there, see. Beneath the Jaha. Judy Lafty, Kane, Sunday morning, had to for Good Hope Hule. You had to be secret. A Northwest Territories of Yumacor Chanda. A that do done a banal count. A that do had the Nascon see. A Denise Scholar now. You had to stand Honal Tano. Miss Lafty see. A that do but the R2 had to that a second on a company. But some EU Dutchy. A Canada see John, you Northwest Territories birthday. A that do John Mexico had to see the Halgalana. But the language he Navajo Nation Halgalana. A Miss Lafty see had to John. A ye had the John Northwest Territories he would go lad. Miss Lafty see. John Sanan get had to get all now at Doom had to get on a count had to John Arts and Crafts Galanasi. A ye that do John Galanasi than Honastan. A ye that do the crew had the see John Northwest Territories Gaya. A ye that do done Honastano had the see Ganalka. A ye but see in a zone had to done Halgala now. A ye you done a zone. The Arts and Crafts of Northwest Territories. There's here. Miss Lafty, but the family is up a Halatino, a young Fort Good Hope. So two regional. A that do on a bala now, that do chant on bala now, dana ba te tau. Merci, Mr. Speaker. Merci, Mr. Speaker. A COVID-19 pandemic si, dana tira yole si hate si. Da, anke dip dan power nilo. Da tu symptoms ala si. Kedi gai, hatu si, hatu spa. Hatu spa her nile de. Postpartum, anke betas spa her nile de. Da tu si, da bela de to sænstandane. Da ga unas tio, da betas tina zon la de chaile. Da de si. Hate kulisi. Ertes gas tio. Da tu law practice tu galas now hade. Da hatu tan galas now si that da tu thirsty si. Da tu thirsty si al kedito. Hatu wita torlians alti sete. Betat spaltilille. Hate kulita. Si son telistan. Betas tina zon la dela. Hatu sete. Hatu te. Da tu chansiu hatu galatao hate si. Dan kehur nilet hate si da tu ansi. Da sete si ha. Tu ni sa kensne sa hulter si da COVID-19 ja yun betatana burnteo hate spurte. Hate kulal ketana panun sun lesat edela. Da tu chan hiring lat nan sa te si. Den tira ja huldin se dan setjun leda. Ayun tana pahe lade. Den siu hate si. Da tu drinti si hate si. Government halgalaf now hate si. Hate betetjun leda. Fire corporations hate ton leda. GNWTC the program slade. The betatan siu hate den tira yon leon hate si ha. Da options here net hade halnet wele. Merci, Mr. Speaker. Acknowledgements. Merci, Mr. Speaker. Minister of Finance, Mr. Kerr. Antne Dëne Sųłıné bezetti siu hate si. Dëne Sųłıné hate si da department so hade. Alti government employees who hate si. The fiscal years da Tampahela si. 2021 si the candy si. The do revenue dalti Tampanitler si. Danaba. Merci, Mr. Speaker. It's about CO2 1.1 billion. General 90 million hot air. Non-renewable 33 million. Tax revenue 277,000. Hot Canada hot Sampatanale. Minister see 2020-2021 see that to break down to related or total to. Mercy, Mr. Speaker. A summary see. A main set. A breakdown by department CEO. They see 1.8. Mercy, Mr. Speaker. Departments. On Dëne Sųłıné Yatıé sampa helada. But it's ETC. Sampa sit at Dëne Yatıé sit at Brigadier. Dëne Sųłıné Yatıé but ETC. Mercy, Mr. Speaker. Sampa si ayon Dëne Sųłıné but ETC yon sampa Brigadier. Do programs to service the government Northwest Territory seat. Dëne Senu chance on Dëne Sųłıné breakdown had per capita. Service had see. The program service you had to see in Ilio. Dëne Pasi. The breaking program see. See the. Poor Nila, you esquiza Helaila had ese. Mercy. Mercy, Mr. Mercy, Lucy. 9 numbers on instant. The number C. Nods and ones in Tilo. Night government CEO had to pay. Family members who had the CEO. Done on some by chula, they nods at John had to say. Cat on the issue. Nus instant. The minister CEO, a business holiday. Dëne Sůłıné alternate CEO had Dëne Sůłıné but at the Theodore. Do some pass it federal government. Tinalti si bezeti ha. Yung government siya to tanapakala na da. Mercy, Mr. Speaker. A business as usual la tela. Your cabinet seat tela tela. Departments poor nila halneha. Tanti sampa tanti tana public health tanti tan Sůłıné no pakala na at least corner there. That do post-secondary school say you get do on that. Don't it government seat, don't it no bagatala now had they say. And you assembly say. Business usual let they call HR had is a human resource, John NWTC, don't it number C. Don't it a queer, Dëne Sųłıné Yatıé. Don't it management of had they say. A sunil in it. It's the cabinet city Galena. The guard sompa no town. Sompa the guard halala. Two jump at all at all the garla. A self government agreement see. A that Dëne see how to Galena. A Bahalala a that do John. A that the unreturned now had to John. Dëne Sųłıné Yatıé.
Oral.
Member from Mumford Shadow. Merci, Mr. Speaker. COVID-19 elders on the Sunday. Had we COVID in the John, not they see national scandal at Johnny. Night and from night down now here. So it's obvious crazy. Lots of COVID training staff, long-term care, seniors' homes. Had to bits in outbreak to a virus to 100 Canada. It not got all now see. March 12th, preventive measures related to the pet COVID notes in the prohibit dan hund gaan uitdelen day programs in bedankt gaan social distance just uitdelen screening staff reporter la not would mass it that in dan nu DC bekalt silo ja nice see but ja pelgeleid daar had o hanelt gaan had staff die jong hannacht gaan hier rollen na massie. Well, of course, Mumford last year. Merci. Mr. Speaker, you document long distance transmission. Klaar enough for you. That was Northwest Territories home policy. That was viruses systems. That was hospital and Hanalton. Yeah. Minister of Health Yatıé. Pendersnila til at Croatia at I search Croatia hut lot begorshali hut but not this but off ni but not bananas trafto merci for you. It's just it tries Croatia systemic level. Cloud Minister that we training dan staff retention elders care facilities dan class steps off to I don't think all of Nazi mercy. Minister Yatıé. Mr. Speaker se benesniluli ayun measure til gorshal member Halisnia. Dat overgeleid son had to begin niet as had to begeleid merci Mr. Speaker. Final supplementary and not there. Merci Mr. Speaker. Written questions has led to information or to setting ofness Sir Carol family members Sir Carol Heinlein not Sir Seat hours Curza follow up to the last question in thought minister steps out to very population disabled adults out of group homes, long-term residential programs. Lot of all of now, but lot of bell of now. Mercy, Mr. Speaker, Mr. T. Remember that Tibersa. That our Dr. Curtis says that was the third year the bell of not really you on Mercy. You can like that here now. Mercy, Mr. Speaker. So the Minister of Health was correct. Health Authority. I use higher and translate than talk here, but not is on Nubika. Minister responsible for health and social services. Mercy, Mr. Speaker. Don't know any Northwest Church's health and social services in both for Delta region actively wellness coordinator the position see indigenous languages of programming service delivery Mercy. Twin Lake they use currently. Mercy. On the phone had to go that. I use upon the phone till you health authority you know indigenous groups hill a top here hospitals or long-term care facilities had to hopefully how any ministry of Mercy, Mr. Speaker, the idea of wellness coordinator stakeholders now residents or staff now the thought of but I always see about languages but I will go like that but talk here centers and is another Mercy. You don't like that done currently. They not there, Minister Bushcourt. The department could see a lot of residents long-term care don't you're not there see could all of knowledge is only the most is there talk here. Mercy. Mercy, Mr. Speaker. In Newberg Regional Hospital, long-term care, Beaufort Delta, current healthcare health practitioners, now. Had all you done your here, Twiller, talk here, but I'll hear to the boil in there, but or in interpreters, translators, so hooked up in FaceTime the phone, I had to bill like that, a year that member that DC. Could had the department a position done is there a year there that OSA indigenous groups like that. Mercy, Mr. Speaker. Member from the book. Mercy, don't say leadership when asked him years on asked he sitting right here. The minister was correct. Macaze. Talk it out. Like weekly meetings, mayors or chiefs, tabat alkin. I thought you helped information of COVID-19 or you'll see an out here. Round 2 COVID neither papasut te how any Mercy. Premier Tino. Mercy, Mr. Speaker. March coordinate money the tape. He could municipal government, indigenous government say I think awesome to tell things well you can need that thought knock at that don't break off your session hate you. But Mr. Speaker break it to the husband break it to another time Friday not here on the only email said one issue that mayor to indigenous government officials to tell things how to you're gonna actually honestly sell have Mercy. Not you know on this I see Netherlands now who no thing really had a leadership that on through leadership and it's a territorial not there. Could minister emergency plan to you next year. Nedelt eller pandemic måste jag. Det är gott att early pandemic och jag ser nu ett early pandemic with a little emergency plan ja. Minister that neder 33 communities emergency plan at the pandemic stage legal and them. Neder a pandemic part yeah. COVID-19 second wave second go round neder Hanoi had the tribe was it there mercy. Minister Premier Yatıé, mercy Mr. Speaker and I work now big galata asong pagalata COVID-19 poni the kutane pagalata yer kun that usila da si that o pagalata hasi hato nedelt LC benirni Department of Community Affairs Emergency Management Plan hein la choose at pandemic nail tree forest fire nail tree forest floods na tree hat we 33 communities habagalaita on papasite han hat you don't bagalaita we saw the cha federal government out the NSU nail tree municipal government har jo CC to Canadian associations of municipalities or request to federal government to occur. The update some bar occur or shall have only billions of dollars some municipalities have John. Hat but Tribal Talbot on recur. Platchalaham Pony, mercy. And not book did not occur. Much speaker mercy saying yeah. Nothing her lord choose on highway tall airline services that those 40 days are horn dealing there Beaufort 10 days mayor silver no Brunei Ella James saw like that how to travel part horn dealer keeping peace of mind elders not to see it's not to essential travel the community of Haxab and Hulak Tucken Politaco Central Traveler. The criteria COVID had only or that's the I don't parallel now the mercy. Mercy Minister Latino. So at only essential travel and all to work with communities. I launched was not till after COVID-19. I believe there's essential workers only community like that. Hot only Northwest Territories and Southwest Territories who now no tell us yes at any village and in Chara some now there self isolation in Chara not any now you put my seat and you see that she need to is asi could it call her lana said that I have it that was senior yes it check stops only community check stop in there the government no anyhow taxi taco COVID-19 plan is nice near COVID-19 to at some of it's like all the check stops and all. Had I done without new done. Yeah. Happy near had I the government had I it's in you you build a nice near taxi actor can not need a mercy Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, don't see Nine had border patrols and no enforcement task force to how to see how to you and night communities high child and hunt need out of no but night the patrol done the check parts not there that done not deal see it's on Charlotte only had only site dealer Nazon hit van Lohli site dealer there. COVID money, there were currency municipalities, so federal money for Karaha year, so you're just at 11. So I think our shell that federal government that Chelsea municipal fund you to take some out and municipalities, Itilo indigenous governments and Itile a Tundu Tanya, Mercy.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My
Health and Social Service. COVID-19. Dút betát Dëne Sųłıné Yatıé Department of Health and Social Services. Dëne Sųłıné Yatıé COVID dúnult utla. Mercy, Mr. Speaker. Community Counseling C. Altunha John Northwest Territory C. Japagula Chedi Lao. The pandemic C. Two rules are that Tatani Zorta. I do what to telephone had the John computer operator had but then said data. I wait time see that. I bet down the other. I does same day had to appointment out in the federal government city. Virtual options young Canada had in lade. A free online there. I that to computer hunt and the set during Kurda ye held net toilet I health system see who does soon be galatare. I Northwest Territories at Iha. I two options dollar. I pandemic. Where's he, Mr. Speaker? The Department of Health and Social Services and senior than here only see. The video conference I don't have at the end of the non the song had to see a cell phone see had to public health see. The department see the health and social service. The in-person counseling had the base in the net in had duelo. A community counseling program see. A two note on it. A one had to see. A health professional see had to in person at that day. A case by case basis had to be got at Tade. Mercy, Mr. Speaker. I don't say Kuyo had a con, Nick and Telo had a sibita than a nani tere. It's a support network, see. A March seat, new mom see a don't jout there. Mercy, Mr. Speaker. A new moms who had a see pandemic. A soon to do but set this here hunt at all. Community counseling program. Family program, public health and mom, groups and baby, A&I program see at home data. Mercy, Mr. Speaker. A COVID see case saw we're doing it phase 1C. Do bit not a day at Willa. A third wave to had the auto, Hanyo. You can't until only see the self care had to see Keshelio had to support workers see. The Department of Social Services see. The containing face of hot new toha high nulter. A second wave needs on there. A kid don't live because chantele, kid at AC. A health social service, a residency but set there. A service all had you. A traditional platform more had a seek. Aida do patsi hati si what is it? Aida information si but or audit the pandemic hot is he. He support and sit there, yeah. Mercy, Mr. Speaker. A Polytech University si on tracking a Tabakalatasi. A Minister of Education, Cultural Employment. A that do mandate don't all yasi on track to. Mercy, Mr. Speaker. A assembly. A thought a dana on track there. Do need thoughts or tasi. A COVID-19 on not there yet. Ashton 2 months behind la there. A night at the Cyril Steins and see near child there. You Boston see you see Satella Della. Where's he, Mr. Speaker? A Polytechnic C. A flagship program with a new program with that there. A that do job with Carolata seat, a roller to Carolina see. Do 2 months delay la there near child there. A minister see. A that do new programming at the Polytech University Bonsla there. Mercy, Mr. Speaker. You had to delay. I had to see it. I see because of how doing you done has it you know see all that. I that do plan see that done get lost all day you to get delay. I last sitting. I February March they had to get see that. The plan C had to be the accountability oversight to it. See, the standing committee see had to plan this. See, Friday to. He do that to tell see you this year. Mercy, Mr. Speaker. I that timeline let they see. A Polytech to do the university see at the do some la see the Ottawa some nuclear they say. Yeah, too lost on it to bacha do we can do city cell the Bugulis chase. A to do some see had to Polytech the Rolata see don't there. Mercy, Mr. Speaker. I at the net to near silo had to be Becareta, either to plan a see. Either hiring la city Becareta toilet to learning centers la see. I do not know how to plan a set. I get out in all TC. I see the temper you nus instant had to sit in all 2 girl young who cat on the gorchenle. I plan with Zella, I plan with Zena that some panoli. I Hania. I seems to be. I wrote college cat on the Gorchella. I do program top panel. I programming, I cat on the Hatela, I Polytech a new program we wrote college see how net willow. A classes at Arnstead Hall. A double any program last year. Mercy, Mr. Speaker. A programming see doing the quiz at all. I distance learning see. A weeks or the other. A distance learning 2 first semester. I programs går til til det. I hadde se hadde da du program se nilje. I da du foundation und an se. I da administrative process I da administration but on la la der kan selv ned ha. I du hadde I begynne ta det. I da program review del kan I program gå der. I da national international standard I bonsla du begynne ta det. I da programs det vet del nu. I university da du har se det har du kisa har du begynne ta det. I world class du har du begynne silder så. Mercy, industry and tourism investment. A 8-week delayed a seed program. A ITI budget. See, a guidelines. See that to China economic recovery. See, 8 weeks delayed. That all era. A to some part and halalas 2021. See. Where's Mr. Speaker? ITIC, May 11th, till ya. 5.5 weeks to Gane Halyada. A application $24 million hunting with that day. A guidelines say. A you seed program seat you some panzia toilet. A the two law panzala to some part and hell in Jeda. Mercy. A debaters here. A 8 weeks see. A contribution funding see. The department see. A don't need some part see that 8. A the regional senator you to some part of the A does the constituency. A 3 regions that seed program that are out the Tatut and Hatzatia. Mercy, Mr. Speaker. A seed see a that do some $4 million bids. A different programs still. A do application. Case-by-case application, a regional evaluation in it. It's the Department of the City. Where's the ITI website had Yoto? A 1-page 7 principles C guideline 2021. A seed funding C $75,000 had it guideline a application form you great list a minister policy C 2019 hal yaile a do keto te gorche. You see the application, see the minister policy, see. Let the update the to guideline ponza. Where's the Mr. Cadê se last time no it's in low? Is the confirmations the department see that do John Dante Sabala see that seed program. A website regret list. A cat auntie. A information see updated yes nurse still that they say. Is the department see. Is the priority see had it le. A member see the halitiatola. Weeks ago, I seen that. Either do delays with it, the birth asset that do program applications, Bernard Dile. I to the authors will I say, I can't like the world currently. I thought the application see. I the seed program see that do months some bar low. I that do some bar. So, but in clear see, John, that done either bonds, la do. Since the department see, federal government see that lots of bar recurred. I can nor see it will curl. That the issue see the Northwest Territories business see ha. The business dollar see. I ket on the corchelle. I lots of bar in Italy.
Oral question.
120 Yatıé. Mercy, Mr. Speaker. Industry and tourism brisker. Ingram trail get campers law. He wasn't campers get neat law any. Had to gathering campgrounds so darn fun and so that had to horny latile. That riskly any. So that could done but campgrounds. The horse can't do low. Chief Public Health Officer emerging wisely, honey. Now permit activities, certain phases, opening of cameras at phase 2. You're about the Ibaralaita campgrounds. The Chief Health Public Officer Hanny there. Had your service as the health funding. Had the risk assessment meeting, shower buildings, or had you done for your parks at dawn. Had your different risk assessments. Any lot of capacity at lot than you thought you know, had to compromise in safety. Number one is safety. Any Mercy. Yelling Center. Mercy, you little sermon on there. That would net down of freelance camping on of you. All she does that has of treasure. Saskan of you, Kunde on of you, than Helene. Mercy. Mercy, okay. Working group with ADMs, lands, I2I, all now. Pro-choose pressure on land campgrounds, outside campgrounds, or in our. How do you? Yola joint communication like that. At the freelance camping, the department inspectors, health and department health programs of enforcement and land resource management. Yola name was legislation. GNW, but then social distancing. It's just not there. How to train is respectful, safe. How to think of. Very low kind of only stick another how to like to be safe responsible need on to isn't or camp on say untended short term 2-3 nights except for 1 year. Had to then 1 year 2 meter rules here. Nothing garbage low that was not very that's not had a real Tanya Mercy name Speaker. Minister hypercerebral question Italina, he had a relene. I used the time England said I used that has a sauce, you not there to retire tunnel that candidate on garbage or storage campground out campground in the. I you lot of safety first, so lot of campground as long as there's neither that is in the scene, Mercy. ITI, Mercy. It's just that the authority had the sauce in the huddle, parks, bill last now, lands, one out here, land, department lands, built out here, RCMP, at then see, harassing that the city is out here, 20 linear. Yell Night Center, not the tunnel square. Oral questions, Camlick. Mercy, Mr. Speaker. See, one night session. Okay. This is supportive at 80 mental health. Donors Cressy, Minister of Health and Social Services. Extreme benefits and that knowledge keeper silver rebel but are northern workers are not they see but also in here. Also, Mr. Speaker, any Minister Department, $1.8 million indigenous groups and the on land programs. Mercy. Oral questions in Camlake, Donald Country. Mercy. Mercy, that's only the Minister at DC. How do I ask our news or see one only? So don't have to ask a quiz, second or third wave that needs school not tell to go in. At all, youth is only choice in youth care counselors. So we don't not see. He counselors a quail got the line to lose school night deal. It's a night to see. Mercy. Minister responsible for health and social service. Nothing. Mercy, Mr. Speaker. The same. Child youth care counselors and Sequoia, Asmo Sequoia, who got the line now, Sequoia youth, and the Highland, they say child youth care counselors, services of Sequoia, youth, telephone, virtual approaches, at all I know. I don't think that now, I'd ask the school to her, don't want to say that last from Bagalita. Come later and text me. Mercy, any Camlake say. The front like workers in Austria, compassion, fatigue, one elsewhere. Front like workers up, you know, the Last now. March break, leave the Dotty Last now in Dotty base I love nurses, physicians, Tattoo, but also northern protect psychological health and safety of frontline staff and you need to see what not but any Mercy, Minister to Minister to are you GNWT frontline staffers? Are you employee assistance program at the ADFAP and Northwest Territories Health and Social Service Authority? Staff support line, crisis line there, but it's out here 20 layer, the briefs and are you, I say Northwest Territories Health and Social Dunhill and Health and Safety Hill and now Wellness Room, are you calling at the staff and in with support line to doing all the line now plans of vacation leave a health professional has the joins your holidays at tell you 20 linear mercy. Hilda Central. Mercy. Said the question, Mr. Inar's Cradle. Mr. Speaker, the scene statement of sincere freelance company using does it not to you not the Ingram Trailer. Are you I know in Holy are you campground not till for Nilat Elovich Oncho, the Kono, the Sazo Sivancha, Tlato monitoring, Tlato no both near a freelance company looking on there, not needs that thing. Minister of Natural Social Care. Mercy. Remember Mercy, Department, because inspection level campsites or you see, had only camp like don't they had a public real crowd see hornil see nizonle halul near staff a year in the annual guidelines skinny as a guidelines skinny as a kind of not there, mercy. Mr. Speaker, mercy. Up in the sneeze, public done her acting, Hat only proactive inspection of the theater. Education to the theater, done 100 that united sit out camping, that would camp in a using. Tonight, she's at the night here, that on Yelgal and Neliani. Minister responsible, Mr. Speaker. Town people fire smart over I'll too. Environmental neo. Hatu sasol chilo. I don't see tons I'll too. Hatu well galata. Hatu the gold latte. Hatu tan gala naul. Hatu weekend certain only the leather. Hatu you know the public holiday that ubalita that ugal tasi unedel LC. Hatu a public in its anyhow. I see the seat. Nizonle in the notes out to a year that the Minister of Land, so inspectors, so not the holy hat all done with any at a mercy. Mercy, y'all sensitive. Hat all done weekends done cannot tell out. You could a freelance camping on weekends there. Dat next department Jasnira. Dat Bosnia Kunchal sits all telo na yuso salty gold choice. Dat next department Yalgalna weekends with the dealer. Minister responsible natural resources. Mercy, Madam Speaker. I told that since he's a scenario. I don't weekends all I know at Tehat campgrounds, but I'm freelance at China, that's a teaser trailer Nidia, using Neil Air, only. Had always such and signs of fire line, they signs of Tans Isle, Source that part cost department minister at the ITI at DC. That then the panel town at Sagalito at a hundred that done the public games and you see was in hello near the year let to put on the member that DC to be raised had to done that would not that there's details on you see don't say Kaila had only had the commitment to set will a member listening apple was not with it that I see in the listening to the information on each other with the mercy. My final supplementary. Mercy, come like that. So, follow-up action is Minister responsible. Mercy. Follow-up don't the national type department rest within so slight things for the if not potato, mercy. No question. Young North. Mercy, Mr. Speaker, it's the question of Minister of Lands. Minister of that is a process to transfer land municipal boundary, municipal indigenous governments in. City of Yelna on us to vacant land of a land with John on us to deal. A land or not city is that the ball of not selling at 20 low, that done it in sea. Minister of Lands and mercy. Mr. Speaker, as sincere, House as sincere, no need indigenous government like that, City of Yelna a process in the Elaborata. Belial meetings in Leholi, that all that are no Barala City of Yelna Field and Zomberlaita, Belgalata, Nedeha, Neltel, mercy. Yolnate North, Dëne Sůłıné. Merci. So, that's no, the Batela, there's a Section 3.5 consultation in the Aboriginal meetings on Gorshan, in the process, only. Minister of Land, in the Section 5 consultation, you're going to know, you're going to know the city towards your GNWT to land, so mercy. Yolnate North, Minister responsible is going to get on. Thank you. Both or City of Yolnate consultation 35 at no need bill like that. City of Yolnate no need Tanil at a law yell to meetings when low, a somber Nile to at all done a sagalite on Nilsontan Basilio at all a ronat ilholi kabaralite at a number at an halong if I care when I'll care mercy. Yolnate North Earth questions. As in need, these are Sagalana. And Tawai where I saw a not elephant, but he landed until yet so survey or the dead here. Can't nice near here. He dead here. Department lands updating that sample who carried the survey Atlanta Calderay Atlanta but as a nice near land survey you had need until they had Mercy, Mr. Speaker, Minister T. Survey lands municipality yet it was there department that was there had only seen that Tagay not night elephant only as Hagalay not hornidile. A sagaleta pornearoli. See Bernisnisi to not the YK then it's asked to see City of Yellowknife. Mayor it's I to a sagalai now. Had to agreement the shields here Sani. Final supplement in Yellowknife North Zero. Not that North Korea. Mercy. I say no line issues so complicated hornidile. Hattori brief on larger reconciliation issues see not the nurse currency. Minister of Lands updating at the North level of 3 Hallelujah 20 low. Mercy. Minister responsible lands out here. Mercy, Mr. Speaker. See Berners New. I saw North level Yale Chile Niwa. Hat only departments of skills had to remember Halosini department was closed.
Written questions. Returns to written questions. Replies to Commissioner's address. Petitions. The committee's review of bills. Reports of standing and special committee. Table a document. Housing Corporation. Mr. Following document. Northwest Housing Corporation 2021 Consolidated Operating Budget. Notice a motion for first reading of bills. Second reading of bills. Consideration Committee of Whole of Bills and other matters. Bill 6, an act to amend the Legislative Assembly and Executive Council Act. Table document 30-19-2. Main estimate 2020-2021. Department of Interest. Inuvik Twin Lake. Mr. Norn? I wish to consider table document 30-19, the sub 2, main of it. A Bill 6 Legislative Assent, a Executive Council Act. Very cultural.
All right. All right, committee, I'm going to call committee back to order. Committee, we have agreed to consider table document 30-19 2 main estimates 2020, 2021.
Department of Infrastructure, Regional Operation. Dr. Joe Dragon, Gary Brennan. Frame Lake. The revolving fund CD, the page CD. $239 to $242. On the technology server. The page by page now. 242 regional operation. It $80 million this year. I thought it had in the road maintenance hole. I capital budget seat. It thought some part that and I capital data. It's two. Highway operations at $80 million. He thought how that and he think capital budget to thought of that. Dr. Dragon, the Honolulu. $80 million yung highways had the end John yung region kaya the program C resurfacing all the seasonal yung culvert sel yung the had the law but all that other chance on kaya Merci, Madam Chair. The bridge toll capital hall is $80 million. Are you capital budget there? Are you highway see? Boston rinda that. Are you night eating Lucelio? Night the capital funds holiday. Don't the some back out there instead of. Are you $50,000 started? Are you capital the dealer? Are you alltid galata se ja begrilja that ja highways that don't see you. Are you la chara the kid a young has sent way collate? Are you the two highways here you get galata se bird? Are you the law and chowder shankly? $80 million a year, could I eat our department say? Yet then I capital fund see. Little team road maintenance of because there eat you neither sit up early. You know highway that's in data. The signal neha. $80 million to Ireland ho. I eat a report really. It don't because there. I eat a highway department in see. The annual report that website. I eat a kid don't see the Bahalasian toilet member. I eat a line item 240. I eat a utility 2019. I eat a utility 35 million a joe. I thought they had hachada. I eat a utility C. Stanton Hospital seat a utility. I eat a had that donut $250,000 marine. I eat a Lafty Ferry seat is an all now. I eat a line seat I travel to. I eat a this is a tilon son. $850,000. Mercy. I eat a regional centers or see the tunnels of Tilta hiring lot of chill. A Dr. Dryden see cat on the head. Odds it's a tilsy. Mercy. I eat a travel budget see. I eat a seasonal project John Nilton transfer. I eat a tunun say. increased travel o had to different regional tana za tilo. That's cho region ay dan tana tilin leo. Ay da project so had si bika galata. Ay da sampa si. Ay headquarters to not up all end up the certil si. Ay da maintenance to had the facility bika galata si. Ay da capital project ko han keton te si. Ay da budget si betat eno. Tlada betat ya. Ay Mr. Brandon ay da han was nesa. The travel line item si John you no pakatala na si tai te hal maintenance highway maintenance hatu ay hati la hati ay da capital hal in there. Ay da contract si u hati si ay lati contract hati. Merci, Madam Chair. Lease maintenance, long care facility, Highway 8 maintenance, season projects transfer, land use planning office, Norman Wells Health Center maintenance, Highway 8 maintenance, Nubik to Tucky, it seems there, made regional now, the marine maintenance, the Bagalata. The line item this year. The value of it is $66 million. Northern companies, the company so the office what is here. The percentage on Sicily. Merci, Madam Chair. 1920 fiscal year, 45 contracts, $95 million construction maintenance service, 87% northern John. The law see nil insi. Ayida do procurement do review insi. Ayida publish el ion. Ayida northern business see how. Ayida bib clients see that do bahal all tao. Ayida yon contracts see nil. Ayida north and to southern companies to. Ayida 1920 fiscal year. 87% John northern business get horsey 13% southern firm hall yeah. Merci. You don't need 87% C, Northern Company C, 87C. Northern workers who tlateda. Don't they see? Northern Company C. Tlada, or at John Northwest Territory or there. Merci, Madam Chair. Ayida do procurement to do some part out in see. the department cialisation. The AOC that do procurement presentation all that. Job that do. That do procurement is also as well now. Mercy, Madam Chair. The fair nice tears now. The ferries die who the thoughts and rote. The personal now had a personal young had a the department see. Yet personal net hall. Transport Canada. I can't see go the hill total there. The department see the preventative maintenance program see. The ferry had to nil yeah. The home Sanal new toll. The funding all they had out don't be got the low carbon energy like this. LTIF, you can't stop barrel. You can't, but that's it. Go down near the hell there. The marine operation see. MTS the Betown Hall. Nice TC. Here we see. The operation see the kill the law, see the law. The harbor see, but the Bononi art as well. The department see. The can't turn all no hall. The can't without 18 third hall or something, neither. MTS. The shot see. It had to tear. It do. It's CLR in there, Josh, okay? MTS, you do revolving funds that Perry see. Application under Oceans Protection Camp, it had to turn solid now to application a lot. Mercy, Madam Chair. No documentation nil you. I do a see all at see. I do it don't know how to see. Thoughts on it, see nine see parts of it, see a tall do how to see all at the see her. Parts of the had to low. Thoughts on a see Connie taught it the answer seen as well then. The thoughts on it, kids are seen and needed as well. Doing low. Is the department at the Naha to the Nanitesa. Yet, hold there. Mercy. The highways operation this year. The highway 1, the enterprise then. The shoulders from the highway, yeah. ta tinlu the kodal no tate hai. Ta highway ken as well now. Anti traffic det head na tilse. Ta ketan sannelo hadu tati ha. Ta different sections see ta tunla te da ye khan net Dr. Dragon see. Highway 1 see. Ta let's say the virgin hall. Where's you, Madam Chair? You need anything low, how they see the highways get. Highway 1, chip seal, resurfacing, county 0 to 70, 135 to 170 signal now. The Highway 1, Trout River Bridge, the signal there it's up. Kilometer 334, culvert to repair now. Kilometer 510. Tillo the Kodal now, Nedeha. Had to Highway 1 Sanut on it. Road licensing C. Don't that on there, so had issue. The highways Catalina C. The border Galena there. The highways Galena how the inspection of the Bishan Telo. The Bishan show had the Telsey. The night Bishan Tant, the instant hot there. The enforcement is good, yeah. It's done there, yeah. The checkpoint let that up a channel tailor there. Highway enforcement see border hall in it. Tana Galatara. Bashanan Tara, the Sitana Yaltin Lilade. Yetana, the Sitana has it there. Dr. Dragon at home, Honor Owl. Do Jota Bonza had to highway see that the net that the transportation officers who had to see checkpoints Hotale now had it. He had that on it easy. You do hybrid system let they see. Now inspect borders here. A border operations see. A border enterprise law. A enterprise see. A region see I did. A BC zone. A see the line item on STC. A license codal registration or what they see. HTO officer. The Perry C. Johnny Barron C. You begin our Tonilla de Abraham Francis. You 64,000 kg ne hatolo. Hey, Dr. Dragon, hey, Lassa. Hey, Perry C. DM Perry's Bicaletada. Hey, contractors at Ayita regulated and to be out Transport Canada say. Ayita upgrade yung hate si. Yeah, yung ta board si hatu be out minister si hate si. LCL the fund si hatu ta upgrade yung. Yeah, to hanu sa tile.
Merci, Madam Chair. Page 240. Allocations, airport operations. Almost here. The allocation detail airport operations. There's only. Minister Infrastructure. Break down the budget on airport optional. Mercy. The other line in this regional operation leases, 29, 191. The lease got detailed breakdown the yearly. Or see. You know the leases, office space leases at there any. I know it don't regional communities to be yelling area. It's about chow are you find lot where no by you break down the Jenny here in that true that. We one regional project 2951 cloud out year. Minister. Dr. Driving the supply, you are not here. Dr. Driving yesterday, merci. 1920, 2021, it's a year last year, collective agreement, wage increase, some part all the other. Had only Mr. Brennan, he got knocked yet with the Lenny. Mercy. Mr. Brennan, mercy. Regional project, Sampa older sea region, yeah. Maintenance of building maintenance, minor projects of not in capital. He finance administration acts. Regional project simple law for buildings and maintenance of a small project region Yanni. Don't think out any. My see. Reject project budget. The simple law say maintenance staff in region, minor projects and buildings and the somehow but that capital that capital deal maintenance and somehow at them it's about short imagine sure discretionary any that somehow goes change and see how to gather yes yeah. But our other opposite of board in say a year they had over Nile. Had a regional authorities see small project out to see national done the earth curlo a year there. The on senior young different levels at the three. Ni Chile had regionally in Yola not and tin bit laza hini. It's better. See the one extra see neutral or objective for Aboriginal groups of Bilatio, Hazatio, regional level of high loyal had a the groups of law kind of opportunities or contracts had a department you need to pony there yeah I don't you call your other you don't holler only mercy members at these say regional officer south to attend the direction deputy minister housing northern indigenous business idea of another real thought that procurement review yeah had to yeah nezon tobacco da neda mercy he's a bus crazy currently 66444 contract services 87% northern business any I only listen to chart notes in the hot document businesses will he bip at only the northern business deal is on the Northwest Territories it's a bit in the la flat 87% at cha simply sapa horny la dele burners new burst long la dele I thought you're not here northern contractors here at about the tolerable all year either benul closely lo ineti mercy Minister asked I need to get us out how long it's actually you maximizing the Katiana TC lot of it someone else had to take deal that all I thought had our department Northern Indigenous Business Rep but I here with contracts with all you at COVID had to all I know neither mercy. To budget mercy not any. Nanak mercy, Madam Chair. Member statement on actually Sachs Harbor Airport on actually letting situate at AC 2 saturated we get 2 and at that eine Chile sonal Clara. 20 others something no Clara tired and so airlines don't but in Lade. Hey, that I September got that I need clean the monetary main estimates. Flat aber Bagalaf Miller of Illa Flatter. Flat Oberlaf now, little that. Flat Usulea Sachs Harbor. So Sulea, mercy. Mr. No, Yashi. Mercy, Madam Chair. Sachs Harbor drainage improvement at under capital built as a Nipayani. Anything that I see excavator to anything your new you're the sea layer, must say year cable project the yard. Excavator only higher community looked at the half annual year. In the safety of community South Harbor her. Could runway Tahit Khan only Kutana. Department airline 58,000 a year month aircraft and it's only haro 58,000 that year airlines faulty not the government a runway as well as no north edila club at lazai mercy As ik ben dus niet juist met juist nog het drainage issues on the had we heel juist het tweede in dat is airport got nil bangan of twinos Sůłıné maar zeggen toen de boeles che nakke wat anders kra saw that sub this in line that monetization 2021 58.45 million in see book me it feel it though T and T expenditures that feel but thought he was correct yeah you triple issues so you'll see enough training must be Madam Chair advertising accounting area so Mr. Brennan gone off to accounting Mr. Brennan must be in amortization terms not two counties for you and for me not a service capital asset useful life 20 years of 20 years that Newfoundland thought high out with a CLA at that service of Balata at the in the charge is a bit of the yard at a year greatly there. Mercy. That's the senior. Yeah, so. That motivation that feel job department with all departments and feel she been near the department that Shaw had a see all like that in the BT buildings other clients departments big Illinois Kunlo airport so I don't see a saw there yeah but was a had a lot some finance some but only that infrastructure law something about any you see some but was that mercy had twenty buildings equipment of a minister mercy that there 20 son is 241 is yeah. Bank council subsidized leases. Minister two indigenous groups so y'all and not indigenous group but off now. Minister mercy the groups Kylo Huli had Department of Infrastructure, the agreement the land council subsidized recently. You had a British $140,000 that had a port had a porting had a budget had a request. Dr. Dragon up here. Mercy. She's called down information John Minister of the service of the job. Had a had mercy. Had to be heard but deal done about 18 had with night out agreements in place in letter had agreements on air had at minister at oirala nasi, go shelly. Hat weiter, bekannt drei, bekannt hat Jüns asi, dann trotzdem kurze. Was sehen, da.
That's all. The marine operations, the resupply over there. The hiring loss, Mackenzie River, the hiring loss, the Hay River of Atlanta, the Bopper Delta, the Hay Rivers at all. The Khan Nubik told a Halloween. The Khan City Nal Q dot out like that. Mercy, Madam Chair. The Marine Ferry, the revolving, the Senate budget out there. The capital projects, the next section to that. The operations in the budget, into. The marine operations, the marine training center, you can't on the hot on civil court shell, but there's neither. You don't want to. You thought it on you got that now. You know the chance that you John to just call it out like that. The MTS bonds at there. The 98 on a. I see that's true.
I'll put you on the list first when we get to the next. All right, so are there further questions in relation to regional operations on page?
The regional operations 239, 242 then.
Okay, seeing that there is no further questions, return to page 240. Infrastructure regional operations expenditure summary, 2020-2021 main estimate, $210,146,000. Does committee agree? Right now we will move on to page 243. First one is on page 243, 44 Technology Service Center. Other questions related to that? No questions. Moving on. Public stores revolving. No questions on that. I will move on to page 246. Questions in relation to that. Member for Frame Lake.
Frame Lake. You at the bottom of the page, what is it? Are you British, Launcher? lot I deficit there, but is a Johnny job. Solid mill, $1 million. Mercy. Fuel at do fuel and run in jail there to tie kuze. 2018-19, $850,000. I eat a fuel delivery problem there.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I do believe that it is still an impact of that, of the missed year and the having to fly fuel.
I eat the dirt I fuel and run in jail there kuga I chua chade. I eat top of the page in this year. The price of fuel aren't too high this year. $37 a barrel of fuel. I eat a see that kilowatt is it that place that kilowatt. I eat that tilly lazy. I run the other day that some parat you had is it eat but that is it.
Thank you, Madam Chair. So the fund was set up through the Revolving Funds Act.
Eat a revolving funds act in there. Eat a do inventory because accounts receivable had this year. I eat a petroleum products called it that see. I eat a some see. I eat a higher light that they see. I eat a two pricing guidelines had they see the managing board see how to you get all that. I eat a two no down see. I eat a prices here you had to without there. I eat a fuel prices here. You had that don't chat. Hey, Dr. Dragon, I can see on our auto.
Thanks, Madam Chair. Yes, in looking at this revolving fund,
I eat a revolving funds. 35 billion fuel. High halt to halt in there. I eat seed hope 17 to 20 million liters there. I eat tanker trucks 14, 17 million liters. I eat a do some panel, but that's some bar he'll say that. I eat case on ganil resupply her. I get how they'll hire in Lazan. I eat a petroleum product program see. I eat a RT deal I eat a fuel light RT radio. I eat north I eat and talio. I eat fuel that on I eat a cost see. Do the get one jada? Do that the sea none near. I eat a care to do. How I see. I fuel price the yard there. Department of Finance the Bahala Tada. I soon and I had a eat a fuel division C. I eat a do a seat at Hillel, the taxpayers see her. I resupply her in the NCPC that do fuel the bits it. Public. I eat a Texas crude to $37 uyacha. I use spot markets. I I har sa hat o fuel the stand wall jada with a higher in la sit the stand fuel bunch lila to. I tell hunte si member si ha. I volume. I application o hatel in si ha. I later data hall na. I petroleum product revolving fund.
I guess just going off of what Kevin was saying is,
I Kevin that TC. I best price had to non need. I Mackenzie's ano ya test on yellow it cost do. I rack price had a panel chile. I pricey. I 15 cents on easy. Thought a lot though. I eat a member so. I eat to test on Nadale at the kilo. I eat a storage hello. I had that resupply easy. I eat all test on easy. I eat a do but because tau had easy. I bought that do netio. I eat cat out the question la titano see. Marine Transport Service. The page see it at the.
getting back to my question, you got resupply.
Resupply the Mackenzie see. The hiring law see ha. The tin lubani LC. The service the hero to get us huh. It's a car see. You both for Delta see. Wait to chona tapan. I eat Nubix and resupply tata. I eat a tuta to sina Bonnie Lisi don't take an I eat a resupply see within all two the answer though. Eat a seat it's yet on Lisi. I can't out there go Shelica. I resupply seat Ocean Suit Mackenzie. Dr. Dragoner's cur. Mercy. I eat a resupply seat. Hey, Roberts at. I eat a hiring la with disc, hiring la dalasi. I don't yet tunil ion. I eat a tooth a seat boston mechanic talkly. I eat a test and city can I tell it. I ket Dëne Sųłıné Yatıé. I all portsy on Ilio. I sailing da here Brazil. I da weed. I da provide I da online de birthday. I da see it is all up now. I Mackenzie River ga. I test long we're gone. I yet lesson 2018 fiasco it fueled another day. I da COVID side I da resupply in see. I da new call yard as well. I da Beaufort Delta community see her. I da fuel cargo. I da department I in Iltana. Mercy, Madam Chair. I da department. I da seat Naswell sign at Laza. I Arctic Passage. I can't put either. Let that. I da do Arctic seat one Leo. I deal really. I da remember that is. I da department ITIC da LNGO had da Delta C. I da Mackenzie. Hall Nila to Nila. Member for DHO. I da reports. I da minister da but a staff da do you get Galena. I da banana station. I Marine Training Center see. We Fort Smith or here over Ketal Igoshela. I the garbage out on Lata. I John North and that you're the home not a little hole. I Marine Training Center see. I da here over see. I don't know Tanda. I don't Tatani Rahata Patan. I for the northerners hal ende. I Sierra Talatao, Shuaran Tantano. 840 certificate course Inuvik Taktiak Taki 258 students 2018-19. A solar program September 1st a holiday. A COVID unity there. A 500 Transport Canada see. A Industry Canada City Galana. A deckhand's position MTS Halatu Galena. A tugboat had a seat here per sea. A MTS the Arctic Research Foundation see. A dance graduate they had to that. A Sierra note icebreaker get the Galata. A center see. A standpoint had they see. A northern sea had they see. A southern Australia. A transfer payments yeah.
No further questions.
Dëne Sůłıné Yatıé. Charger 2018-19 $1 million also it's in the expenses hell 1.2 million here 2022-21 estimated revenue of 200,000 million charger cost of 402,000 when I see charges on off he's about mercy but there's Nila Dilla Mr. Brendan on off here mercy chargers so the vessel to go not on a charger in yeah charger it see how to new so the staff you'll see that yeah no burden you see 2020-21 budget for charge you could chargers not in case I never go there Allah highlight and numbers yeah chart anyway Mr. Brin here South let's see 200,000 Italy expenditures 422 that yeah Tampa no valde ne Tampa itsililla ne Madam Chair charter cost what charter Tampa law C3 yeah under expense F80 you others because easily low that the Mr. Rent that they are mercy here South mercy that I will not his item try and Clara Minister mercy Madam Chair he increased the Tampa Ocean Protection Plans in Tampa 4 double hull barges this the car double hull that I already Tampa here you're at Tampa car a sea Nelly hole in the sea all you'll see all it over here a year at the here something mercy double hearts no mercy on budget or transfer bars are so had to Canada nearly transfer right barges are not easy a car not easy it's a scene anything that's seen on time at August no need yet a car no need yet $29 million the dogs are dragging off here on mercy mercy Madam Chair it's about $29 million 75% ocean protection plans they are on schedule on budget at the Turkey the August 12th 15th to get the start how to manufacture and you'll see kind of schedule that you cannot air mercy fully respect to double hull barges not it's a car not easy cleaned up but off the Mackenzie River without to net to show cleaned but off the don't occur Dr. Dragon the not mercy is the good fleet it's a double hull the car had a not double hull barges notes in Naka. The 4 new 2024 new conversions now Celia have 1500 series conversions to Carcelia. Get the 8 double hull barges and without the northern environment without to a shop delivering fuel product in the zone. Hatu ecosystems technique is a real or near gas to it at double hull or like on Hata you not in the car a double hull nether noise in it had up like mercy. The double hull barges in South everything. The double hull barges the gas out is what is effect a single hull effect a fuel at all. Hot petroleum post on the get with the fuel 30 a double hull. But must be Minister double hull barge volume effect air. Hot will large volume here. Means like effect air. Case effect air. Yeah. What's that? At the lower water levels are not called double water, 2 feet. The 2 years gone, 2 years gone, and that kid on a kid on any. Former Minister Department of Trade and 9 leha. Water Minister who net in leha tane. Don't knock it, who travail so well like that. At a seed, Senali in low levels, then British Island had a net in the ham. Yeah, at the half his son. Dark dragons at Ilian in the zone. At a lower water levels at Ilhambi son. Yeah, at only written answer and choose the tool in that not test any. So, here was South had the barges goes, the car goes out there. Queen vessels see. At that bar, the little silly, they saw the, but art. Thanks to her. But the Seljada, at the court, who thought, Cloud, thanks to her, Seljada, the court, the transfer, Kui minister, to retrofit hot tugboats, Celia had a low carbon energy, had a thought, Celia. Asset management plan, maintenance plan, life cycle. I thought the assets well enough in the zone. The Celsius that sheet I showed that the code that I see in that area. Department of You'll maintenance program unit here. A life cycles, but I thought barges, tugboats, the cars. I thought about it in it here. Mercy. MTC or no tidos yourself. Tlanda MTC that's era. Tlanda between company MTL though. The John GNWT Tlamba the Carbets era. Tlanda like all the Tlambets era. Lease Nunavut Fisheries Hill, Marine Trading Consortium Hill, Marine Training Center in Hill River. MPCS training dan niet is dat the Great Slave Lake Road it to Tinda the dan hanna Tinda to another restaurant to show to nedo Tina Marcini. Yeah, and you'll never revolving fun framework. Merci. Qui surplus some I'll say the surplus 2020 below 21 $45 million a year. Qui debate one night in a revolving fund like see big bill Nezonlet illa hat si support illa picket nila because stakeholder not hero. That cumulative sort of $45 million done right. That not somebody neat era. Minister the surplus capital improvements of Yelnaf Airport. In Yelnaf Airport planned a nearly upgrade to the terminal building of in runway the Fugalata. Mercy. Prime Lake. But there's new house here. To North in 20 years capital plan. Airport housing for North Dëne. But 10 them the some other had to deal. Don't airport like that could done it wasn't but Panazol done airport services only low liners saw they were not seen there. Air transport had only revolve pandemic hill had only $45 million surplus at that but is not like this needs some bala. A 20-year capital plan global in that era. Mercy, Madam Chair. Mercy, the true surplus of the airport, $20 million at it. Had a 20-year master plan left in draft discussions on. At the capital needs the airport to go off to baggage handling or airfield luggage runways or not I don't see. At all we plan that it all stakeholders they not no besides who not in you. At all at all fund about on the project later $45 million he's showed building a year them asking at where machine yeah big yes big sampa at here night in low sampa nil low then peace nothing a land the police said that I then look Charles and it all yeah that none near had some police some bahala. Could you mention that they plan left in draft form that had filled over the draft not there that London's any clarifications on these. Florida to be revolving funds and Florida against their capital. So the projects only had an airport got there. Airport bagala taharo there. Minister the plan is high plan that don't air but not only the department of COVID you'll see how to nourish all of them. Hat only the assembly that companies are in is only any administrative. COVID both the average on it. That capital projects only had an airport, Yelnaf Airport there. There to be some public I think a year. Must be Madam Chair, Minister. Dr. Dragon, you're not too far. Dr. Dragon. the 20-year master plan minister of TC. COVID, we were like only. Tony committee to contract you'll see consulting firm. Definitely country fell in the market now, so economic strategy of airports or stuff or not here. In the zone that I eat her some last year, trade some but new story let near no funds there targeted funnel. Some allowed that any sort of programs toward the government between see at all the airports have minister in convert Dëne Yatıé in there representing college health. I think that one of their airport improvements well like that I think enhancements of screening area, food and beverage services, a gate for mines and mines. I don't see Siljar South Apron Siljar or Terminal Building Siljar. You know, I need the opportunities on cold weather testing. What they say, possibly video development or what they 2020 destiny Canada aerospace brochure. What they so. But now see this Dëne Yatıé Korean aerospace industry ITO possibly maybe multi cold weather testing program it's a yoga light arm helicopters department ITO light out data you see marketing earth service bullish checking I think that they the program drives to be able to understand the like our enforcement parking management their short-term and long-term parking lots so had to courtesy vehicle area parking area had to said the airport forces actually is a ticket in it and the was in it so far and it's only there had to master plan got lost here. Some parts on it are high low airport there. Had the airport goes and say that it's near with our eye fancy. Okay, mercy. Mercy, the minister, mercy the same details that those. That's all. Story some part the same, but a capital improvement some part, but out in the North Carolina. Mercy, Madam Chair, Minister, had a minute answer with those chat lesson, but kind of Strauss, but none of Strauss. Serious about horny little, but 12 carriage, one asked here. I tell you, I tell you, punitary evolve in front of punitary see. I said some part, see. So I see some part cost your horse, your nap. Don't put some part other. That we planned a sila. To love, punitary son to is there. There's no dealer. Nilva had a set in North Carolina. So, but the zone of the Square at Ibersker. Atan and the Valai Tyler. The Tumpak was till the feet only, but only knees is wake up without any mercy.
Sorry that the member feels.
The member frustrated that they finalize all yada. The Chapasi last year because there's another Vigalda. Don't to Chapa Catar without really. You don't need that about the daily. You had to John. You done Northern Sea. You done COVID theatre. So the department here. Mercy, Minister. I revolving fund, pana tio Don. You work perform on behalf of others. The Sioners Kurhau. Are you Mercy members? Mr. Norn? Mercy, Mr. Are you to consider? Mercy, Mr. Norn. Motion's in order to the motion. Question? All in favor? All those opposed? Extension? Motion is carried. Thank you, Minister. Thank you for the witness.
to order.
Order. Bill 6, Legislation Executive Council Act. Yellowknife North. Introduce it. A short piece of legislation. Bill 6, a Legislation Executive Council Act. Assembly C, Authority C. Mr. Speaker C. A face-to-face meeting on pandemic no there. On natural. On safety. Neither but that legislation. Virtually. Wanatisi. In a public forum. The speaker with legislation the somehow tono that do government seal. Government see that who need la there. Member see. Has a that the session seat, conference call video conference. So had to calculate quorum to assembly seat. The sitting date question. Authorized. You had to do yada. Vote will count. Person I had to guess. Some not details see. 279 standing committees that do rules see. You neither kid on the seat that do that neither see kid to jog at the live or chile. You kid do you can neither ha see. Opening right. Any questions or is in? Tim Mercer, Director of Legislation. Tim Mercer, Clerk of Legislature. Mike Grady. A Bill 6 general comment. Yellowknife Center. Mercy, Madam Chair. A non-partisan intent a researcher democracy in Canada gaya. A Smart Center see it a report held ya. A do legislation that do pandemic see. A keep on had to put on. A do virtual provincial and territorial a parliamentary business. All I know. 3 out of 13 legislation. A virtual committee meeting. BC and North Labrador Day. A virtual sittings of that. Are you finding seat Submerged Center see. Legislative activity see ha to Bikalata see ha. Legislative Assembly lo. The news conference here to the report ya. NWTC that do ja. John neither than neither. Standing committees April I had to nail here. Video conference here. To behal nail too. Non-deal thought phone access away here. Had to get an alta. Hiring the police show at the sea. Online had to get a line. Platform by Canal too. Standing committees meetings here to be carried. Tapanel too had to John Juan that do not too. Johnny Telsey.
Just can best can do that. Say you get all, say not about you get all your poor Neil at the future. Some is nice. So you live to the nether proactive hot all like that. Nether had COVID-19 possibly second wave Neil yellow had other hot chara. There is no hot to burger like that. Confinement in there. Confinement legislation there at all. First, I need to tell you, to not to you upon the zone. I know law, can it also, mercy, assembly. 100%, 99.9% because, mercy, ne. We have to sensitive. What that, the technology or shall let it learn, mercy. Clause by clause review of bill in it. Committee defer the bill. Considerations clauses, page 1 of the bill, clause 1 in it. Committee because out. Clause 2, committee because out. Anything. Bill number title. Bill 6, Act, Council acting committee because out. Anything. To the bill as a whole. Bill 6, Act, Amendment, the Legislative Assembly and Executive Council Act, 30 in Tchara, Mercedes. Bill 6, Legislation Assembly, third reading of the Gara. To review, I'm not Bill 6 Act to amend Legislative Assembly Executive Council Act. Mercy, members. Witnesses, Martin, certain arms. It's another thing still in it. Mercy. And the Mr. Nun. Mercy, Chairman Cherney. Yeah, Mr. Nun moves revise for progress, any. Motion on the floor, report progress, motion or non-debatable. All those in favor, any? All those opposed? Extensions? Next carried. I thought Nisa progress got lost here.
Reports of the Committee, Twin Lake. Mr. Speaker, your committee, table document 30-19-2, main estimate 2020-21, Bill 6, an action, Legislative Assembly, Executive Council Act. Our report progress. One motion carried. Bill 6, third reading. I move that you concurred with. Range Lake seconder. All those in favor? All those motions carried. Third reading of bills.
Reports of standing and special committees, returns to oral questions, acknowledgements, oral questions, returns to written questions, replies to commissioner's address, petitions, tabling of documents, notices of motions, notices of motions for first reading of bills, second reading of bills, consideration in committee of the whole of bills and other matters, table document 30-19-2, report of committee of the whole, third reading of bills, Bill 6, orders of the day.
Thank you. This House stands adjourned until Tuesday, June 2nd, 2020 at 1:30 p.m.